I have a friend who lives in Hawaii. Her name is Sarah Marie, and she is an all vegan mother of 3+ kids. And she sees it as her mission to help women with a pain-free pregnancy and childbirth. She says that because she eats a 98% all raw vegan diet, she had no pain, no heartburn, nothing during pregnancy. I believe her. I think she hosts retreats and workshops and things like that if you're interested. I'll leave her information in the description. Sorry for my breathing this morning. I'm dealing with a bit of black mold in my house, which is not cool, so please excuse this. Anyways, she also says that for every woman who shares her birth story, another woman or more can heal. So here's a brief introduction to mine. I had an all-natural childbirth, labor, standing up. By all natural, I mean I used no painkillers, nothing, not even arnica. I had a midwife and a doula, and I was planning to give birth in a little tub pool in my bedroom, and I labored in that pool for most of the birth. And then suddenly I had this urge to finally do things my way. I realized during my labor process how much of my energy I give to others and appear weak in others' eyes as not to intimidate other people, to the point that most of my birth I labored in a pool when what I really wanted was to stand up. And after many hours of laboring, suddenly I was like, you know what? I feel strong enough. I'm going to do things my way now. And then I told my midwife I wanted to stand up and go to the bed and give birth. She said, are you sure? Because the baby's about to come. I said, absolutely. I went over to the bed. I took hold of the bed and I used my breath and gravity and I gave birth. I had a very intentional pregnancy, meaning I was very careful about what I consumed, not only edibly, but also mentally and emotionally. And I worked really hard to keep the negative mindsets of others and the negative projections of others out of my mind and out of my life. And I think this is what gave me the energy to have such a very powerful birth and labor the way that I wanted to have it. But it was a lot of work. Some lady told me the other day that I need to have another child for my child's sake. I don't think I would consider giving birth again unless I was able to go raw vegan, because I definitely suffered from heartburn during pregnancy. And the postpartum was no joke. I gave birth 4 years ago and I am only now just losing all of that weight, finally.